Understatement of the century. Okay, one last bit of history. People always ask,
Mhm.
if there's a B, was there an A?
It's the logical question, right? Well, there wasn't a direct language called A in this specific line, but there was an influence.
No, go on.
Steve Johnson, another Bell Labs guy, famous for creating Yak.
The compiler tool.
Yeah, he did a sabbatical up at the University of Waterloo in Canada, and while he was there, he came across a language called EH, spelled EH,
EH, like the Canadian stereotype.
apparently pronounced with a bit of that Canadian inflection, yes. And this EH language had some ideas that Johnson brought back, and they sort of indirectly fed into the thinking around B and C.
So not a direct ancestor, but maybe like
Yep,
an influential cousin?
that's a good way to put it. An influential cousin. It just shows how ideas bounce around and get synthesized.
It really does. It's never just a straight line, is it?
Rarely. Innovation's usually messier than that.
TechDaily.ai, your source for technical information. This deep dive was sponsored by Stonefly, your trusted solution provider and advisor in enterprise storage, backup, disaster recovery, hyper-converged in VMware, Hyper-V, Proxmox cluster, AI servers, SA365, a turnkey security appliance, and public and private cloud. Check out stonefly.com or email your project requirements to sales@stonefly.com. So wrapping this up, what does this whole C origin story mean for you, our listener?
I think it really shows how progress happens, right? Building on what came before, fixing the problems you hit along the way.
Definitely. And the importance of making things understandable, like with the book. Good documentation can make or break a technology's impact.
Absolutely. And it's just fascinating how these fundamental tools we rely on every single day often have these, well, human stories behind them, twists and turns, even a bit of humor like the EH language. Yeah. So maybe a thought to leave you with. Look at the tools you use every day. How many have their own weird, complex backstories? And maybe think about what's the B or the EH in your own field.